Welcome. Today we are discussing Black Woman, a poem written by Leopold Senghor. Black Woman is a negritude poem. There's a stereotype in Europe and America that whatsoever is black is evil and is ugly, but whatsoever is white is beautiful and good. That kind of stereotype is what this poem hates. That kind of stereotype is what this poem kicks against. This poem talks about Africa as being beautiful. The poem is given in a first person personal pronoun I to show that what the poet persona is saying is a personal experience. It's not saying it from a third person angle, but from a personal experience. The poet persona uses a woman, the image of a woman, to tell the story of beautiful Africa. He also uses the image of a landscape, an awesome landscape, to tell the story that Africa is beautiful. Africa should not be looked upon from the lens of the Europeans. African culture is not inferior to any other culture. Africa is beautiful. Africa is awesome. That is the story that is told in this poem. And in describing Africa as a beautiful continent, the poet persona uses the image of a woman, a nursing mother, and an awesome landscape. Uses the image of a caring nursing mother and the image of an awesome landscape to tell the story. Look at the first part of the poem, which sums up the imagery that is used to describe Africa as a beautiful continent. Naked woman, black woman, clothed with your color, which is life, with your form, which is beauty. Talks about the color and the image, the structure of that woman. That is the woman that is used to represent Africa. In your shadow I have grown up. The greatness of your hands, the gentleness of your hands was laid over my eyes, and now high up on the sun-baked pass, at the heart of summer, at the heart of noon. That is, apart from being a beautiful woman in the first three stanzas, it's talking about a caring nursing mother under whose shadow he has grown. And he has grown and is now coming back to that land of Africa. That land, I come upon you, my promised land, and your beauty strikes me to the heart like the flash of an eagle. That is the story that is told in Senghor's Black Woman. This poem has a theme of beauty. Needless to say, we have been talking about the beauty of Africa, the beauty as a woman, the beauty as an awesome landscape. So the theme, the most obvious theme there is the theme of beauty of Africa. So we see Africa as a woman that is beautiful from the skin of that woman to the hair of the woman, to the voice of the woman. Every aspect of the woman is beautiful. Look at the skin, firm flesh, ripe fruits, somber raptures of black wine. It's comparing the flesh. It's not flabby, it's like firm flesh. It's like ripe fruit, comparing it to the black wine. The voice is very beautiful. Your solemn contralto voice is the spiritual song of the beloved. That's another part, another aspect of the woman. Naked woman, dark woman, oil that no breath ruffles, calm oil on the athlete's flanks, on the flanks of the prince of Mali. All these epithets, all these are used to portray the beauty of Africa, the beauty of the African woman, or the beauty of Africa itself. It talks about the skin again, the light of the mind, the glistening of red gold against your watered skin. Talking about the fact that the skin is not ruffled, it's not scaly, it is smooth, it is like when the evening sun shines on the water and there is a reflection of the sun on the water. That's exactly how the skin of the woman is. Apart from the beauty of the woman, it talks about the landscape as well. The landscape where you have the landscape compared to the paradise. Here we have the landscape compared to the paradise. Look at the second one, with the red, with the green line. He said savannah stretching to clear horizon. That's talking about Africa. Now also talks about gazelle limped in paradise, peers as stars on the night of your skin, comparing the landscape as a landscape that is just stretched on the horizon, and then the gazelle. This is the picture of a gazelle. Look at the beauty of an animal there. Slender horns with the ears almost as slender as the horns. Everything as if it has 4 horns. That's the beauty that we are talking about Africa. Talking about the beauty of a woman, talking about the beauty of the landscape. Now let's talk about the poetic devices. The poetic devices that are used in this poem. First, we have repetition. We have repetition. Naked woman, black woman. Naked woman, black woman. At times, the poets will say naked woman, dark woman. Naked woman, black woman. He uses black woman 2 times, and then he uses dark woman 2 times. What do you think the poet is trying to say? He is not abusing Africa. Of course, I've told you that Senghor is the father of negritude, and negritude eulogizes the virtues of Africa. So definitely, he is not abusing Africa. He is not despising Africa, calling Africa naked woman, black woman. Instead, he is trying to correct the stereotype that Africa is uncivilized. Africa is basic. When we say naked, it means that that thing is just natural. That thing is just standing as natural as it was created. But he is saying that Africa is not just basic. Africa is not uncivilized. Africa is not rustic. But Africa that you say that is basic, is uncivilized, is just natural, then look at the beauty of a continent that you call uncivilized. That is the reason why he keeps on repeating it. Naked woman, black woman. Naked woman, dark woman. Naked woman, dark woman, and then naked woman, black woman. He's saying it as if he's spiting people who believe that stereotype that anything black is basic, is uncivilized, is crude, is natural. We are not crude, we are not uncivilized, we are great, we are civilized, in fact, in our own way. Don't look at us from the lens of the Europeans and then judge our values based on the values of the Europeans. Judge us based on our own values. If you see us the way we are, you will know that, yeah, we are beautiful, we are excellent, we are grandiose. That's the reason for the repetition. That repetition is sort of like being sarcastic. Being sarcastic. We are naked woman, black woman, but we are beautiful, we are civilized. Another poetic device that you see there is metaphor. Metaphor, we have the metaphor of songs. He uses songs as a metaphor for Africa. Two sons. He says, neighboring sons of your eyes. The eyes of black woman is compared to two sons, to neighboring sons. So you can imagine when we have two sons, oh, are they not going to choke humanity? Only one son is hot enough. Now we have two. Are two sons not going to choke humanity? No. These two sons that we are talking about here, as representing Africa, they are two sons that are comforting, that are soothing to humanity. More than that, we have the metaphor of glittering of red gold against your watered skin. These are examples of metaphor that are used. We have personification. Personification is used here. Savannah, stretching to clear horizons. Savannah, shuddering beneath the east winds. That is an example of personification. Savannah, shuddering beneath the east wind. Another one, calf tom-tom, tout tom-tom, muttering under the conqueror's fingers. That's another good example of personification. Then we have alliteration. So alliteration, we have alliteration, that first line there, firm-fleshed. That's an example of alliteration. We have Savannah stretching. Another one, Savannah shuddering. Then we have calf tom-tom, tout tom-tom. That's another example of alliteration. Repetition, personification, alliteration, metaphor. Those are the instances of poetic devices that we have in the poem. Senghor's Black Woman is a negritude poem. It talks about the beauty of Africa. The beauty of Africa is portrayed using the image of a beautiful woman, of a caring nursing mother, and of a beautiful landscape. In sum, the Asians, the Americans, and the Europeans have their culture. So does Africa. Africa and her culture are not inferior to any other culture. It is true that everything that is living will someday be destroyed by jealous fate. Yet, while time and season is sustained, Africa remains Africa with her unique people and beautiful landscape. She should not be condemned by any race because she's not obliged to be like any race. If you need analysis on all other poems that are recommended by your examination body, just log on to YouTube, Razor Tutors, for all the analysis. Thank you.